you know, of course it goes without saying, every shelter and every rescue group is different, but the underlying theme is the same. You have these dogs and cats that need love, and they need a forever home, and they want somebody, you know, because they just need somebody. They're just little pups that are just looking for some attention. And Little Victories is here. Sarah Dempsey with Little Victories is here with a special guest, Santa Claus. Thanks for coming in today, both of you guys. We're happy to have you.
We like to refer to him as our Santa Paws.
Santa Paws. Well, I said Santa Claus, so I was like,
oh, that works. That works too.
Santa Claus, but Santa Paws. I like Santa Paws better. It's a little less threatening, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I brought two little helpers with me today.
That's spectacular.
Rocky and Bunny.
Rocky and Bunny. Bunny's really, really rambunctious. Bunny is really fun. I mean, Bunny's been, and then Rocky Balboa is just kind of chilled out.
Yeah, he's a long-haired Chihuahua. Yep. He is so sweet. How old is he, Josh?
Rocky's about right around a year old right now.
I knew that a lot of the puppies out of Rocky, he still likes to play and chew, and he gets along with other dogs and cats, so he would get right in with the home for Christmas.
We just showed is so important because you know, the thing that people, and this pup right here, Bunny, this is the second time Bunny has been with you guys. The first time, Bunny was in a garbage bag, you said, with brothers and sisters. With his brothers
and sisters, thrown away in a dumpster.
Just thrown away in a dumpster. How could you, I mean, just a little face like that, I don't understand it, but thrown away in a dumpster, rescued, brought to you. One family took this dog. It didn't work out, and so the dog had to come back. And people, and we stress this all the time, we say it all the time, people have to understand that this dog, and we're going to tell you a story right now about another dog that came today. That dog is not ready for TV, not ready for prime time, because the dog unfortunately had an accident in the car, in the carry cage.
Yep.
And
puppies are messy. Puppies require a lot of attention, a lot of time, a lot of care, just like children. They're living creatures, and it's really important.
They make mistakes.
Oh, lots of them.
Yep, lots
of damages. You know, I can't tell you how many shoes I've lost and furniture, but it's so worth it in the end to be able to, you know, give them a home. But people have to be responsible when they're thinking about bringing in an animal, especially a rescue animal. Older animals, around the age of a year, they're fine, but if they've been in rescue for several years, like the ones that we saw on the television just now, they're going to require some acclimation period. And they may have been potty trained before, and then now they're not going to be housebroken, and they're going to need some extra care. And patience is the word.
Patience, yes. Patience is very important.
And forgiveness.
The puppy out in the garage wasn't ready for TV, but as we said, that's the kind of stuff that happens. I mean, it happens, and you have to be prepared. They have these cute little faces like this, but they are in many ways just like children, and you have to be prepared. Right now, we can finally, after our youngest pup is now 2 years old, and now we can replace the floor that she tore up, and she tore up the floor in the back room and chewed a piece of wood off the wood cabinets, and we can replace that because now we know she's past the chewing stage. But it just took time, it took understanding, it took patience, and you have to understand when you get these pups in your home and you have them there, they are going to do things. They're going to be mischievous, they're going to have accidents, they're going to make mistakes. And that's part of what you get.
And they need training. They need training, especially if you have children or are going to have children around your animals. They need to know to pet the animal gently and not put the animal to where it's in a position where it's being abused, even, you know, not on purpose, that the child doesn't know, but the parents have to be responsible as well, because that could create a whole nother situation. We get a lot of animals in that have been, I mean, they're with the children a lot. You know, parents are working, and if there's younger kids around, they may think it's fun to pick up and throw the puppy on the bed, and then and it bounces off and can get injured. And so that is something that we like to do with humane education at Little Victories.
Yeah, and it's just so important to understand that this time of the year is when you see a lot of adoptions, and your agency and other agencies see Christmas time adoptions. Everybody wants to think this is a great idea. Hey, we'll have a little puppy, we'll have a little kitty for Christmas, and it sometimes just doesn't work out. And so now more than ever is when you have to give serious thought to the responsibility, not just the puppy with a little hat on its head and how cute it's going to be Christmas morning, but the responsibility that goes with that little puppy.
And the expense.
They can be the little mischievous.
Vet bills are expensive. For each puppy that we rescue, we pay for all the vaccinations, any emergency care that it needs. We do testing for heartworms. We also do testing for parvo, cover spay and neuter. So for each puppy, it's $300 to $350, and that's really just for the first 6 to 8 months.
Yes, just for the first 6.
So that's something to keep in mind as well. You know, it's not just a matter of, oh, I've got the time and, you know, I've got the perfect home. It's, can I afford this?
Yeah.
Because it does cost money, and you have to be responsible with the veterinary care.
The best thing you can do after you purchase a puppy, I think, is to really find a trainer, get in the training class, and you know, for $400 or $500, it's really worth them to learn the simple commands and learn how to get along with everybody and learn how to get along with other puppies.
Right. Bonding, it bonds with you.
You really bond, you really do. 9 out of 10 times, it's never the dog's fault. It's usually us humans' fault.
That's true.
We're not communicating what we really need to them in a way they can understand.
It's very much a two-way. We have some details that we'd like to go over for an event tomorrow that's taking place, Pet Pictures with Santa. Do you want to talk about this?
We're real excited. We're throwing a fundraiser. It's at Hedgecock Photography tomorrow from 10 to 4. Santa Paws and Santa Claus is going to be there, and you can come with your pets, your family. If your pet's camera shy, you could just do your family holiday photos for a donation of $10.
Okay.
Get you a 8x10 complimentary photo.
Nice.
And also you'll have other opportunities to buy other packages if you wanted to. And if the $10 is a hardship, if you could bring us a bag of Purina dog food or cat food, that would be very helpful as well.
Santa, thank you for coming in. Sarah, thank you for coming in as always.
So
and you're always welcome here. And Santa, of course, you're welcome down everybody's chimney on December 24th. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.